Yo, what's going on? This is DJ Brainstorm. You are tuned in to the DMST Afterthoughts. These are our afterthoughts after episode number 111 of the Drunk Mind Sober Thoughts podcast. Fellas, man, y'all still feeling good?
Dope, man.
Yeah, man, I feel great, man.
We just had a pretty dope show.
Yeah, it was dope.
It was awesome, man. If I can say that and be black, it
Fucking awesome,
was
dude.
fucking awesome, dude.
It was awesome. Yeah, we had a nice guest this week.
Yeah.
He blessed us with being on the show, and we also did the one-on-one interview with him. So he will be on our Dope Mind Sober Thoughts this week.
Absolutely.
So if you are not tuned into our YouTube, you should go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube Drunk Mind Sober Thoughts podcast. So anyway, so I don't know what are we discussing this week on the afterthoughts? Something that didn't make it to the show, I guess. I don't even know where to start with this one.
I don't know where to end it though.
Amber Rose was in the news this week because she put out, I don't know if it was a tweet or IG post. Either way, what she said out there in that world was, women fuck who they want, men fuck who they can. And that kind of caused an uproar. I don't really know why, because there's probably some truth in that. But it caused an uproar. You know, guys just don't really like Amber. It's like I feel like it's two sets of guys. You either want to fuck Amber or you just don't like her because you hate all the shit that she does with the slut walk and all that stuff or whatever. You feel like it's a double standard. So, so I did see guys coming back.
It's about to go so left.
Oh, go. In fact, just go. In fact, just go.
All right. I think it's a third kind of dude. I don't hate and or like her.
Right.
She doesn't exist to me.
Okay.
Right.
I have PTSD, man.
I get it.
And I know it's gonna get me in trouble in life, maybe. But we are from East Cleveland. I always talk about that. We're from the eastern side of Cleveland. And hood chicks with hood mentality who don't necessarily want to come out of the hood mentality. It just rubs me the wrong way, man. You know what I'm saying? So Amber Rose just kind of reminds me of a chick that's never quite come out of that mind frame.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So them people, fellas too, who stuck in at the Slim Thugs of the world,
right.
them people don't exist to me no more. They just don't even exist. They don't shop at the same grocery stores I shop at. Their kids don't go to the same school my kids go to.
Right.
She just don't exist in my world, man.
It's like watching The Sixth Sense.
What that mean? You gotta.
I mean, it's like watching Sixth Sense. Everybody remember the movie? It's like you being right here, but you really ain't here. I mean, it's just.
I got to go back and watch that. You know why?
You
know what? I'm sorry. You know why I got to go back and watch it though?
Yeah.
Because that's a part of the one movie came out, Split, that I watched, and I love Split. And so I guess they're supposed to go back and do a third movie now, and it's supposed to be like the continuation of the three of those.
Really?
Or whatever. Yeah.
So
And
Split was like that. I never even seen Split.
Split was because at the end of Split, they bring a character in there that was in, I think it was Bruce Willis' character that was in the first one, that was in The Sixth Sense.
Really?
Yeah. So they're actually going to be doing the third one now. And I think it's a little small trailer out there too. But anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I mean, the basis, anybody that's seen Sixth Sense, was the basis of that movie was he was seeing and dealing with certain people when really he was the ghost.
Oh, don't tell me. I got to go watch this shit.
I'm sorry.
You never seen The Sixth Sense?
I've seen parts, but not
shit.
all the way through.
Oh, shit. You know what? We in the moratorium, though. Nigga, 5 years, you get to get told everything.
Right.
Like,
It's been more than that.
God damn. I'm sorry, Brace.
Don't tell me they killed Cornbread. Nigga, he was 43 years old, nigga. They killed Cornbread.
I'm sorry, Brainstorm. Yes, that is
okay. Go ahead.
basis of the story.
Go ahead. I'm gonna still go watch it though.
Yeah, he was actually, the movie was portrayed as him dealing with certain people and situations, and he actually was the person that was dead.
You know why he's not giving it away is because anybody who saw Sixth Sense had to go back and rewatch Sixth Sense. Because you got to go watch it like, damn, I didn't know he was.
Exactly.
So now you get to save yourself a second watch because everybody who watched it once got to go back and watch it a second time.
Yeah, because there's certain parts of that movie.
And you be like, oh shit, that's why they didn't, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. When certain parts happen, you was just like, oh shit, now I see why they did that. Yeah. Or why this happened. And so, you know.
But yeah, she's dead to me.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even look at them the same, man. Like, for real. It's certain people that's just.
But as far as what she's saying,
yeah,
this whole slut walk, it's a video out right now with you see the one with the girl talking about how it don't matter what a woman wears.
I saw that, the long one.
Yeah.
I
so
saw that. Yeah.
No, I ain't seen that.
If it's true that women fuck who they want men fuck who they can. That's why I think we talked about it a couple weeks ago. This whole double standard that exists is a double standard that needs to exist. The same way double standards for men beating men and women violence, like violence for I watched on SportsCenter. I mean, on one of the shows, they talked about Urban Meyer and his situation about the dude beating a woman. And the next topic was Tristan Thompson punching Draymond Green in the face.
Yeah.
If that ain't a double damn standard, that was a true double standard that needs to exist.
Both of them were assault.
Both of them were assault.
Right.
But one of them
but
is
we applaud Tristan.
Because it's Tristan, because it's male versus male.
Yeah.
The man versus woman is about to get everybody fired, which it should. You know what I mean?
Right.
That just proves that there are true double standards. And I think that's why when women are kind of more loose booty with it, you know what I'm saying? Y'all fuck who y'all want. So if y'all got multiple bodies on you, you wanted to fuck 40 niggas.
Exactly.
You didn't have to. We fuck who we can.
And then complain after you did when we say something about it.
We fuck who we can. So we had to work and,
you know what I'm
scratch
saying?
and grind.
I ain't never hoe.
Kinda. You fuck who you want, right?
Right. Exactly.
You wanted to fuck 40. If I want to eat a whole cake, I can't complain that I'm a big boy after that.
Right.
I can't complain.
Right. Absolutely. I know I get 100% what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's and that's double standards.
Okay,
It's
so
best.
I want to say let's dig into it, but I mean I don't know how much digging we can do because I agree with you. Like you said, it is the truth, and it goes back to what we were talking about exactly on the show a couple weeks ago, where you were saying how the work that a man has to put in to get that piece of ass a lot of times or whatever. It ain't like a woman can go out. What did you say? You use a DM example or something about.
If a chick put a post up right now saying I want some head, her DM is going to
blow up
berserk.
Yeah.
Blow up.
If a nigga put up a post saying I want some head,
you gonna be?
He might get a thirsty in his DM.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Or somebody that been liking them for a long time and I never knew you wanted
the most
that
he
head.
might get is some looking eyes on his
Right,
thing
yeah.
from a chick he really don't want. Females will get niggas who are willing to drive to their place
Hours.
and administer
catch flights.
cunnilingus.
Hours.
I've seen niggas
Yes.
catch flights.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I think we've asked this before, but
Yeah.
I don't know. What's the longest y'all drove to get some ass? Like legitimately, what's the longest amount of time? I know for a fact for me, it was about.
That's a hell of a question.
Yeah.
It was about. I mean, it ain't been long for me. I ain't drove like states. When I was living in
hold on, let me think about that.
when I was living in South Carolina, there was somebody I was talking to that lived in a part of Georgia. It wasn't in Savannah, so it was in a remote part.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you how this is how crazy this shit was. And I'll put my shit out there. I had the first time I went to see her, it was late as shit. It was after midnight. And in the South, it's no lights and all that bullshit or whatever. I remember having to drive past a prison.
Damn.
And all this, and I'm looking like, God damn.
Walking Dead.
If your car stopped right now, nigga, you are fucked.
The Walker's gonna
I'm looking like the only person I could call if my car stops right now is my one uncle that live down there because he would understand what the fuck I'm doing right now. Like, hey, I couldn't call none of my aunts, none of those. Nobody go. That nigga would understand. Like, okay, I get it. Like, I don't want to drive to come get you, but nigga,
Yeah.
I get it.
Right.
But I remember, so that was about an hour and a half, I think.
okay.
And it wasn't even on the main highway. This was in the
was through the
southern
backwoods?
back road highway shit. Like,
Damn.
my nigga, I drove.
That's like
to get
driving
there.
through Georgia with the cum trees. You know what I'm talking about, brainstorm. Them down south trees that smell like cum.
Dude,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, they do.
That's pause.
They do.
Let's go. But you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
Everybody in rub. The niggas know what cum smell like.
Yeah, so
I
don't
got
know
a
what-
question for you though. I got to classify this.
Okay.
Was ass the only mission, or was ass a part of the trip?
That was the mission.
I've only locally drove for ass. Now I have driven from Erie to Akron in college to go kick it and get some ass, but it wasn't like
You went
It's a
just for
definite.
the bus.
Yeah,
This
like-
is what I'm going for.
I get there at 6, we fucking by 10. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause we
Right.
kicking just for some actual ass. I need some. She needs some dick. She wants the
Yeah.
appointment. I'm driving. Half hour. Like I've driven from Cleveland to Atlanta, like when I was younger.
Yeah, absolutely.
Knowing
Yeah, all the
that,
time.
like
yeah.
once I got back to Atlanta, it was going down. But
Yeah.
that was. Yeah, it wasn't a trip. I wasn't driving to Atlanta. Used to imagine driving back to Cleveland.
Oh no, hell no.
Right.
You
Hell
see
no.
what I'm saying?
Hell no.
So
Hell no.
Oh shit. I don't know the distance between Cleveland and Montana, but
Nigga here.
What, nigga?
shit,
Nigga,
I'm joking. Nigga.
this nigga drove
No.
to Fargo.
No, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say probably like.
Just for some ass. That's a hell of a question.
But
Yes.
It's deep. I'm gonna say probably like 2 hours.
Okay.
I'm not gonna give the location.
Now,
but
I've walked.
I'm not gonna put the zip code out there.
I've walked and took the Rita further. I've taken an hour 15-minute walk / RTA bus
ride
trip.
and shit, yeah.
But that's in the same city.
And
I get you.
yeah, we've done that. I mean, we've done some shit for some ass. I mean, who ain't climbed into a window before for some ass, or had to climb out of a window?
But it
ain't
do
just
something
me.
to your psyche.
It
When
ain't
you
just
like
me.
this
Right.
for some ass, you looking for the bus down the street, waiting just to get some ass.
God damn it! Let's
God
go.
damn it! Did I miss the 6?
Yeah. right. That 6 ain't never on my fucking
damn
time.
it.
Shit.
Stuck in Windermere.
Right.
Right.
Exactly. I've been there before. Yeah.
No, yeah. So I mean, I don't know, but I mean, like I said, there's some truth in it. And then I saw somebody put something out there. I don't know if it was celebrity or whoever, but somebody put a response out there. I wonder if it was on Duval's page, but somebody put a response out there, and it was men marry who they want,
Yeah, I seen that.
women marry who they can.
That's true.
Right.
That
So
is.
let's attack that real
That
quick.
is. I'm gonna get into some.
DMST afterthoughts.
I think that's 100% true.
Yeah.
And it's part.
I'm on
My bad. I was looking at this. I was looking at this because this woman had put up this thing the other day on Facebook. We got to get into this too. After this, I'll bring it up.
Okay.
She was talking about black women and the issue black women have with getting males, partially because a lot of us are incarcerated. You know,
They have a smaller
they
selection.
have a smaller selection. You know what I mean? So in essence, we have the ability to date multiple women to figure out who we want to date, who we want to marry.
Right.
So, we that's kind of fucked up that women will can have the possibility to have sex with more males than you know what I mean.
Then they can possibly marry. Or
but
whatever.
but they got a smaller selection to marry. But yeah, we definitely do because we have a bigger selection to pick from. We got a bigger pool to
absolutely.
pick from. You know what I mean? And I think oftentimes, unfortunately, they kind of marry the person that they left with.
Good point.
That's
Good
a
point.
great point.
Good point. I've seen a comedian say before that, I think it might have been D-Ray, where he was like, "You ever catch a woman just staring at you, and you wonder why she's staring at you? It's like because you wasn't her first choice.
Yeah, he wasn't her first choice.
You weren't her first choice. So she looking at you like, damn it, if I wouldn't have fucked up with so and so, or if this and that, or whatever. I wonder how much truth that is. You know, how much truth is in there.
I think men can feel the same way to a certain extent, but then we start to learn our woman. We start learning there's not a big, huge difference. You have to work on a relationship no matter who you're with.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? So I think people get to a point where they feel like stuff would have been better with somebody else, but unfortunately, you had to run into some issues with somebody else too.
And two, when I'm just saying, be real. When you get older, your requirements go low.
They do become less.
They become.
Why is that though?
It's just it is what it is. Because the nigga can think about that timetable and be like, you know what?
As long as they got 2 feet,
It's 6:20. It's about that time.
It's 6:20. It's about dinner time.
It's about time.
Right.
Shit.
Hey, real talk. I mean, but honestly, man. I mean, when you get older, you tend to start looking at things differently. You've experienced different things. Your thoughts and processes on different shit become different.
Yeah.
You don't look at shit the same way you used to look at it.
I think you kind of dumb stuff down.
Exactly.
In a sense. Because, when you're younger, it's like, oh, you got to have this and you got to be doing this and you got to be doing this. And as you get older, it's like, all right, that shit was not even important.
That's what I was just about to say.
It ain't even important no more.
I think you live and you learn.
Yeah.
And you realize some of the bullshit that you thought you needed, you don't really need.
Right.
Shit that used to matter,
it
don't matter
no
no
more.
more.
So in one essence, it do look like I'm accepting anything, but no. You're going to get and so what I was trying to say before, which I probably didn't articulate well, you're going to get a level of bullshit from no matter who you're with.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you might as well just look for certain little things that you're okay with. Because the bullshit going to come regardless.
And you know the key point of that too is the factor in all of that is that you learned you. You know who you are now.
Yeah.
Once you learn who you are and what you can deal with, what you can't deal with, then eat the slim pickings from then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
Real shit.
okay, I can deal with this. I can deal with that. You know what I mean? So it becomes clearer to you. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
You know.
That's what's up. Yeah, like I said, at the end of the day, once you get to a certain point, I thought about that myself. What you just brought up earlier, how somebody asked me nowadays, so what do you expect in somebody? And I just be like, I name like 5 things.
Right.
And it's just like back in the day, I would have been like, 10, 15 things in where you got to do this and you got to do it. Now I'm just, yeah.
The commandments.
Thou shalt not come home and not have the dinner ready.
Thou shalt not be a tataraina.
You know what I'm saying? But now it's just like, now it's just like, have a good head on your shoulders.
Right.
Be respectful. Be honest. Be truthful to be. You know what I'm saying? Have a sense of humor. I'm about to put my whole ad out there real quick. I like long walks on the beach, by the way.
You know what I'm saying? Dinner's by candlelight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
Hey,
but
that's
I get
real
it.
talk, man. That's real talk. I mean, like, at the end of the day, brainstorm. It's just a situation, like I said, man. As we get older and we evolve as people and individuals, man, our decision making process become completely different
Okay.
on what you want and what you want to deal with, man.
All right. I don't want to hijack this, but I'm gonna take a couple minutes.
But I'll fuck Amber Rose though if she's listening.
I mean, I fuck her too.
Maybe.
If I slipped in, she ain't for you.
No.
I'm not even. No, we about to end it with this.
Turn it my mic.
No.
Yeah, we about to end it with this. I was gonna ask you another question, but I think that's a perfect way to end this one, man. DMST afterthoughts, man.
Peace.
Catch y'all next week.